Hello, this is Nigel at Spiritual Renaissance New Zealand, Spiritual Renaissance NZ Unleashed, and this morning, it's the 28th, I guess. This report came out 27th. Whoopi Goldberg praises Jacinda Ardern as a voice of reason during coronavirus pandemic. So this got me thinking. Did I laugh? This got me thinking. And I look back, and right from when Jacinda got in and so forth, we've had these international praises, national and international praises to Jacinda, and you could kind of go, well, there's a lot of people who love her and so forth. Yeah, I don't buy that completely. Sure, there are a lot of sheep too. But here's the thing, that as we go back, there are these um, praises that are just strategic. It just looks strategic. And this one with Whoopi today has got to be just like right out of the suitcase on that one. And so I started looking back at different articles that had come out, and they were from all sorts of prominent magazines and stuff overseas and so on. Daily Mail, and I'm not saying the reliable ones, CNN. Now there were so many that I just thought, I frankly I don't have the time to actually document the whole damn list. but but you could, you could go back and actually just document and find the dates and the who said it and so forth. But I did a little bit, enough to just make it interesting. And if we go back just to the 25th of April, a Van Jackson, American political scientist, lecturing at Victoria University Wellington, praises her for her coronavirus reaction, I think it was. 10th of April, CNN praises Jacinda Ardern. 8th of April, Suze Wilson, senior lecturer in economic development, Massey University, says that Jacinda Ardern should be praised by world leaders. And that's just three, going back to April. Now, when the excuse me, coronavirus, when the Christchurch mass shooting happened, of course, there were just like everybody was jumping on to praise her. Now, I don't think anybody has godlike status, let alone her, when it comes to politics. However, as I say, I think that this is, I almost wonder if somebody paid Whoopi Goldberg to praise her, to say that, and to use her name. Whether she was paid for it, whether at least she was asked for it, asked to say something. Because how is it that, for example, I can try to contact the media. I have a devil of a job trying to contact these reporters and so forth. Whoopi Goldberg in the States, says that praises Jacinda Ardern as a voice of reason, and it's all over international news. Now, I'm not saying that I'm, important, and of course, when a celebrity says something, that the media watch out. But I don't think it's like that. I think that what we've got is that the media are being used to push a particular line, and this here is just one of those little pushes, if you like. So that I was going to say some more on this. I've got so many bloody things going on here at the moment because I have a whole lot of information which I am looking at on the subject of vaccines and so forth. Some very interesting data on the marketing of vaccines. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, as I say, I think, that was my thought, that the Whoopi Goldberg today or yesterday has praised Jacinda, and you have to look at all these praises that she is getting, and that if you're looking at that as being specific strategy, which I do think that, and there are plenty of people who will deny and say, oh, this is a conspiracy theory and all that. Well, you know, those people are just laughable. Just laughable. They're idiots. They are not looking. I don't know what they're smoking, but they are not looking at reality. And the reality is this whole thing is one huge scam. And when I look at this as a strategy, to complete what I was going to say, it seems to me that she is being pushed along for a UN top UN post, something like that. They've got some purpose for her. There's some purpose for this. Keep in mind that Jacinda was not voted into power by the New Zealand public. She wasn't voted in at all. She was actually chosen behind closed doors, and that is very, that's an important thing to remember. That the New Zealand people, this is supposedly a democracy, but she wasn't chosen by the New Zealand people. Actually, she was one of the people that had received enough votes to get some attention, but she was chosen behind closed doors, and that's the way this whole system has been set up, obviously purposely, and whether those votes are really counted the way they should be, we'll never know. Anyway, just wanted to update on that, and so we'll keep you posted with anything new. This is Nigel checking out.